Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name's Chloe. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be laminating my brows with an at-home brow kit. So that is why I have no makeup on. I purchased the Sassy Saints at-home brow lamination kit. I think that you can get this on discount. They usually have some sort of sale, or you can subscribe and you can spin a little wheel and get some sort of, like, whether it's 10 or 20%. I think I got this for just under £48, as they had quite a big discount on site. This is what the kit looks like. It's packaged so professionally. Everything is sealed really nicely, and you've got your cotton buds, your little cling film, your spoolie and your lip ones in here that you'll need to do each of the steps. It comes with a little QR code that you scan, and you can actually follow a step-by-step video, which I think is so cool. They also do a lash lift kit, which I am really tempted to purchase. Yeah, this is my brows freshly laminated, and I'm completely obsessed with them. I don't need to put any product on them. Last time they lasted about 3.5 weeks, when they are supposed to last about 6 or 7. So I'm hoping that I can get a bit more of a longer use out of them this time round. As you know, the first time I was just kind of getting used to them. This is my second time doing them. I've followed the steps a bit better. I think the first time I was quite nervous about taking all the product off, putting as much on. If you would like to see more of me, you can find me on TikTok, Twitter and Instagram. That's under the same handle as my YouTube, which is Chloe KH with 2 E's, but I will pop that in the description box below for you. I don't need to include any product details because I am not wearing anything on my face. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hey guys, so let's do our brows. So this is what the Sassy Saints brow kit looks like. When you open it up, you've got sort of all the little bits around the outside. So you've got 2, 3, 4... So you've got 5 steps to the kit. When you take the box out, it's got a little QR code here, and you can just scan that with your camera, and it takes you to a how-to video, which I think is really cool because, sometimes it's best to kind of visualise and follow a step-by-step than it is to read instructions on paper. This is the little box that comes in there as well, where you've got your spoolies, your wands, your cotton buds, cotton rounds and some cling film for your brows. So it's all packaged like really well, like really professionally. And it does come with a cute little like Sassy Saints newspaper that you can read, as there are parts of the steps where you do have to leave the product on for a little while, so they've got some reading material for you. So this is my second time using this kit. The first time round I was completely obsessed with the results, but they only last about 3.5 weeks, when they're supposed to last about 6 or 7, so they last about half the time. I mean, I don't know if there was anything to do with the fact that I also do YouTube, so I was sort of taking my makeup off a couple of times a day. I wasn't rubbing through the brows an awful lot, but I don't know if that may have had an effect as to how short it lasted for me. The kit might work better for somebody who doesn't wear an awful lot of makeup, so you're not washing your face as much. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't put any products directly onto my brows. I wouldn't put any sort of makeup remover directly onto them. I'd sort of rub around them. But yeah, we'll see how long my brows last this time round. I didn't want to sort of redo the kit too early, as you're supposed to do them every sort of 6 to 7 weeks. So I did want to wait for at least the 6th or 7th week mark before doing my second go of them. And I don't know how many uses it is, but I think it's enough for like a year's worth. And to be fair, like all in all, I got this for, I think it was like 48, might have been a little bit cheaper with I think they already had a discount on site, and then you could save an extra like 20%. So I just bit the bullet and I bought that. So I think that's a really good price when you think about how many treatments are in the kit. Like, it's not just one use that's going to last you a whole year. And I mean, I have never had my brows laminated in a salon professionally, so I don't really know how much it costs, but in comparison, you know, this works out so much cheaper and you can do it at home. But I'm going to get the video up and follow the step-by-steps again, because it's been quite a few weeks since I last did this. I know that you're not supposed to get your brows wet for 24 hours after doing this, so I have already washed and blow dried my hair. I have washed my face and I've washed through my brows as well, so that are nice and clean. Okay, so I have scanned the QR code. It's taken me straight to the video. The video is about 5 minutes long. And the tools to prepare for your treatment, you get those out first. So you need 3 mascara wands, 3 lip gloss wands, 2 cotton buds, 4 pieces of cling film. So I literally just kind of held the cling film to my brows to work out how much I needed, and then I just kind of cut that another 3 times, and then 1 cotton round. So let's do our brows. Okay, so they do show you a little picture, and they say to brush your brows sort of to the sides instead of straight up, as that's not really the look that you want. I have seen quite a lot of like pictures on Instagram and things where people are just brushing the brows straight up, but it gives it, you know, they do the side-by-side comparison. It looks so silly compared to how you're supposed to do it. So step 1, you take number 1, the Stick It, and you take one of your little mascara wands and you're going to dip it in and brush it up. Okay, we're going to go in with step 1. So it's quite nice that they've put 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on each of them. So you're going to brush this onto your brows. You're going to take one of the mascara wands and you're going to brush them and then sort of like stick them flat to your head with your finger. And they do advise that you do it bit by bit, so don't just put it throughout the whole brow and sort of do it that way, as it can dry quite quickly. So I'm going to pop it through my brow in sections and brush through. So if anybody sort of, you know, does this with any kind of brow gel or soap anyway, it's kind of the same sort of motion as popping it through your brows, brushing it up and sticking it flat to your skin. It is so hot in this room as well. Had the sun shining directly into this room, and oh my god, it is boiling. So yeah, I'm just doing this step by step just to make sure that I am happy. So that is just the video playing in the background, just as a little sort of reminder for me, and that I can do it kind of in line with it. And then just kind of like look at your brows, and if you see any hairs that are kind of sticking forward, you can just go back in with your Stick It to press it down with your finger. And I usually get these at the front of the brow, so I'm just going to go over these. Okay, so once you've done that and you are happy that you've got sort of no brow hair sticking out, you can go in and take step 2, which is shape it, and you take one of your little lip gloss wands, you dip it directly into the solution, and you're gonna cover your entire brow hairs with this. And it comes with a little like plastic little stopper inside as well to stop the product from running. They have packaged this kit so well, so they do say to use plenty of it, and this is where it kind of smells a little bit chemically, if that makes sense. As soon as I've opened that, I was just like, whew. It reminds me of, like, you know, when you, wow, I do not dye my own hair anymore, but when I used to bleach my own hair, it just kind of reminds me of that strong smell that you get from the mixing kits. So I would do a patch test with this. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm applying plenty of it and putting it all over the brow hairs. Okay, so once the brows are fully coated with that, you then go in with 2 of your pre-cut pieces of cling film, and you pop them over the brows. Right, I needed to be right up close to a mirror just to make sure that I put them on and it was across all my brow hairs. Now, it says that you let them sit. If you have very fine brows, you let it sit for about 6 to 7 minutes. Normal brows, 8 to 10, or full brows, 12 minutes. So I'm going to leave mine on for about 10 minutes because I think that my brows are normal. I don't think that they're quite full. As I do have sparse areas, so I will leave mine on between 8 to 10 minutes. And about 2 minutes before your timer goes off, you lift up the cling film and you just kind of brush through with a spoolie. If you have any hairs that are poking outwards, that is when you'll apply a little bit more Shape It with the lip gloss one to the top of it, and then you let it sit for another couple of minutes. So again, fine brows, you let it sit for another minute, normal brows about 1.5 minutes, and then full brows 2 minutes. So I would definitely recommend setting a timer, as I usually just kind of scroll my phone, and you know when you can get really like absorbed in like scrolling TikTok. So I've just set my timer sort of 2 minutes before, like they've said, so I can lift it off, brush them through, and be able to put any more Shape It on if I've got any hair sticking out, which I think I might at the front as they're very stubborn. Okay, so I'm just going to take this away and brush through. Just to make sure that I'm brushing the product through each of the brow hairs. And again, I'm kind of brushing this way instead of directly up. And as expected, I do have some stubborn hairs at the front, so I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that Shape It to the front. This is like, yeah, it's literally just the front. Brush this just over the front as well. Well, I've got some really stubborn ones that are kind of growing back. And a little bit here where they're a bit sparse on the ends and they're just kind of doing their own thing. And then I'm going to pop this back onto the eyebrow. Okay, so my timer's come off and I'm just going to take off both of the cling films. And this is where you grab a little cotton bud here and you're going to take off that excess. Okay, so after that you're going to take step 3, which is fix it, and a new lip gloss wand. So again, you can apply plenty of this all over the brow hairs. And then you're going to take your next 2 pieces of cling film and pop those over the top as well, which I will be right back for, as I do need both hands and to look directly into a mirror to do. Okay, and again, once the cling film is on, you are going to let it sit. Fine brows again, 6 to 7 minutes, normal brows 8 to 10, and full brows 12. And again, you can set an alarm, scroll your phone, read the little newspaper that they have included, as it's got like an interview in there. This one's from, was it Amber from Love Island? And I've seen on her Instagram, she's recently done the kit. You've got a little horoscope. You've got a little bit about brows in here over the years, like the different trends. You've again got a step-by-step sort of here, if you don't want to watch the video. Yeah, you've got a few different things. You've got like a quiz as well to see who you'd be. You've got a little cocktail recipe in here. It's quite a nice little newspaper. You've got a hair mask, a face mask recipe. It's quite good. I did read this the first time round. Okay, my timer has gone off, so I've taken off the cling film, and this is where you get step 4, which is clean it. So you use your little cotton round. This again has a cute little stopper to stop any products from leaking, as obviously post out to you, which I think is great. So I'm just going to gently soak this cotton round, and then you are to use sort of upward motions as you're cleaning the brows from that residue. If you feel like you've got any residue still in there, you can always dip one of your little mascara ones in there, which I'm going to do, and I'm just going to brush through the brows with it. I think I was really afraid to do this first time round, like it would do something to the brows, kind of undo the work that I had done, and my brows were quite I felt like there was still a little bit of residue in there and the brows went a bit flaky and dry. So I'm just making sure that I go through to really clean the brows with this, and then just kind of go over with that to dry them off a bit. So lastly, you're going to take step 5, which is boost it, and your last lip gloss wand. So we're just going to take this off. And the little stopper. Oh god, they fly everywhere. then I'm just going to dip this in and just kind of coat the brows with it. Then you're just going to take a spoolie and brush through your brows again. And then congratulations, you have laminated your brows at home. Hey guys, so that was the end of the video. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!